Who wants to introduce us today?
Well, you did 4, I did 5. Julian, you want to do 6?
69.
Oh, we're not starting the wide shot.
Say that again. No, I mean we don't have.
We don't have a producer.
Say that again. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Julian.
And TikTok.
Welcome.
I'm Jack.
Welcome back to
Hello
the
there.
worst channel.
Welcome back to whatever the this is. We're watching Andor episode 6. What a festive evening. Last night,
It's not evening yet.
the last two
title.
episodes were baller. And
There's Gate.
Oh, well, aside from,
This is a-
Saw Gerrera, but
He was
whatever.
the best part.
He was not, but I will stand
Bro
by.
was-
I'm just
bro
a
was
hater.
huffing fumes.
I just hate Saw
You gotta
Gerrera.
respect the game.
Julian,
But-
I will say there's one person in our comments that supports your
agrees
hate for
with you, yeah.
Saw Gerrera.
Someone
Because
said.
he ruins everything.
Well, no, specifically, he said he'll never forgive him for killing Tech.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fine. That's like an okay opinion.
Thank you.
Christian's like, that's valid. That's a good reason.
Valid. If it wasn't for Saw Gerrera, they all would have made it out. And you should know this too. Saw
I don't know
Gerrera
about that.
has ruined everything he's ever done, aside from his cameo in Rogue One.
I mean, he saved his planet, kinda, sort of, and then lost it.
But then they all died anyway, so he didn't really do
But
much.
that wasn't his fault.
Anyway.
Let's have a festive evening.
Oh, man.
You put that CIA trainer to good use.
He did.
I've seen this.
Don't they
episode,
all?
By the way, we should probably preface
Oh, yes.
that.
Christian watched this
We're
episode
watching this the
last
day
night.
after,
Yeah,
and
it
I
got-
This is Wednesday.
and I
got a
told
little
everyone.
It got a little too late for us last night, so
And I told everyone that we either watch all 3 that night here, or I will watch the 3rd one or them by myself. And so I will do
Which
that.
is valid.
And it really came down to
So I've seen this. Just
Jack and I both had to get up at 5 a.m.
you can
today.
chew me out in the comments
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want,
So-
but I have
Ryan did.
seen this
Yeah.
episode.
I had
haven't
the day
told them
off
anything
myself.
but-
Oh, wait. Do you really think they retired that theme, or do you think they'll eventually cave and bring it back for
The main
more movies?
Star Wars theme?
Yeah,
No, it'll come back.
because they said it was only for the Skywalker.
Well, they're gonna have
Saga.
episode 10 soon or something. Which everyone's definitely asking for.
Episode 0, Dawn of the Jedi. What do you mean?
It's just-
Start going into negative numbers.
Before the Dark Knight.
Before the
Star
Republic.
Wars pre-shoot day 1.
Back when it was just Star.
No wars. Star Peace. That's
All right,
what it's gonna
I
be
like the
called.
music. Space. Oh,
Port Steerguard.
This was mentioned in
Is that a-
season 1.
explosion in the background, like remnants of an explosion.
Potentially.
Oh, it's Luthen's ship.
Dogs.
Oh, did
Wait, so was
Cassian
this like a
take
pit
Luthen's
stop?
ship?
This must be the pit stop he made on the way back to Coruscant. Ooh, I love the
Love
ship
this.
interiors.
You're late.
Yeah, we had a.
Oh, did he just come pick him up?
Yeah. I had like a second location.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
So it is ship.
Yeah.
You want more cool shots? We'll just
I love
we'll
those
keep giving
shots.
you cool shots.
I love those ones where it's like attached to the ship. I just realized I'm holding this like right in front of my face.
Calculating for Coruscant. Calculation complete.
Even like showing the sun getting in his eyes, like I don't know if we've seen like that shot.
I don't
Like
think so.
it's like
They
of
do-
the
they
sun
do-
coming into the
They
cockpit.
did it a lot in like Mandalorian where they had like reflections and stuff, which I thought was cool, but nothing like that.
Especially once he got the Starfighter.
Look at you. What's his name?
Variant Sky?
Not bad. Tell me about the Gorman fronts. You weren't there very long.
They're idiots.
How do you know what I did?
We heard it didn't go very well.
Oh, you heard? Really? I only left this morning.
Well, they sent word. They're very prompt, the Gormans.
But they are is impatient. They started too late. They're not ready, Luthen.
I think they know that. That's why we sent you.
The Empire is building an armory in the center of town. There's nothing to be done about it now.
There's always something to be done.
Yeah, they have a plan. They want to hijack an Imperial transport to prove something that everybody already knows is true. They'll be crushed.
They're finally wanting to do something.
I don't know if Luthen's thinking a little straight here.
It doesn't matter to
No,
you.
he is.
He's
No,
long
he
gaming.
is.
He doesn't care about Gorman. He cares about the galaxy.
He cares about the optics.
Yeah.
Always like Fisk.
You're thinking small, you're thinking like a thief.
I'm thinking like a soldier.
Think about a planet like Gorman, a planet of wealth and status.
If it goes up in flames,
It will burn very brightly.
God, he's so smart.
I mean, this is just a reiteration of like he said that this is what his entire like long speech is about.
He just keeps saying the same thing, and people keep doubting him.
Yeah. I mean, the entire reason like he did the heist in like the middle arc of last season is like not even for the money necessarily. It was because they knew the Empire would overreact and that would draw more people to the rebellion.
Visiting friends?
Why do you ask?
I'm curious by nature.
I have friends everywhere.
And it's like, all right, we'll swap
Hey.
another player in. Let's swap someone a little bit more down in.
Well, she doesn't care.
So she's going through with the plan. She's gonna be like, yeah,
she
no,
is.
I think it's more so. I think they're just sending a second person in to see if she gets the
A second
same
opinion,
idea.
you know? I guess.
Yeah, like a doctor. That's a creepy ass hallway. I feel like I'm gonna see.
I don't
twins
know.
on
I just think
tricycles.
with her.
oh, hello.
It was a long flight with Luthen. All right, he's got to wind down a little.
Yeah, you get a little pent up.
look at this place. You cleaned it up.
We're here, might as well.
Yeah, the flowers.
They're expensive, but they are beautiful. How are you?
I was Varian Sky. I was a fashion designer.
Is this their
These
way
two
of-
got chemistry, bro. These two got.
Is this their way of flirting?
I was very, very pretty.
Should have kept the outfit.
Sorry, I missed that.
I adore the two of them.
Yeah, they really are.
So
very
of course
good together.
something bad's gonna happen.
Polish shoes. Just your kind of guy.
You're gonna have to bring him home some night.
Like I said, should have kept the outfit.
They're cute. I love them.
I just appreciate the show not being like sterile, like a lot of
Yeah.
other mainstream shit at the moment.
Interesting.
Was it dangerous?
Gorman? No.
She just wearing normal people clothes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like I said last time, I'm just like excited to see them in like everyday regular clothes.
Like cities.
He came after you left.
He just looks like he's wearing something I would wear on the daily.
He was gonna ask me for a weapons appraisal, but he changed his mind.
He waits. He waits for me to leave. He comes when you're alone.
Changed his mind, so
I rode back with him this afternoon. He never mentioned it.
it happened.
I know it happened, Biggs. That's not what I'm saying.
I would have gone if he asked.
That's not the point. He has to know we're having this conversation. He doesn't do anything without a reason.
He just wants us to waste our time talking about it.
Maybe.
Cassian's gonna take apart the apartment now.
That leaves Senator Rhodes.
Oh, what a shot!
I know, right?
What a shot!
If
Clap,
we
clap.
if we skip the Gervin banquet, then we could just about make the whole night work.
We can't leave skeletons.
Look at that outfit.
Mon Mothma's outfits are so cool.
Mother, you're dripping.
Why so difficult this season?
Can we not? I know you're quoting the.
Dinners.
The Cyril meme.
Yes, I know.
I was saying it for their benefit.
I count 80 new senators all hosting investiture banquets. It's tough squeezing a whole year's worth of insincerity into 3 nights.
Bro's clearly
For some
new to
reason,
politics.
I feel like there's like a difference in like I don't know how
Space test.
in like their relationship.
Yes.
Like, did anyone else get that vibe too?
Yes.
Like
They're
in that
closer.
scene especially is like
Well, even just in this arc, even in both this season compared to last
Yeah.
season, there is a noticeable shift.
It's
Oh.
a very poor decision.
You come to the house and you mess with Biggs. You mess with her behind my back.
You realize what you're putting at risk right now. When you leave here, and that will be immediately, you'll have brought a medallion that was missing from a shipment that Clea took this afternoon.
What's wrong with you?
This is the second time today you let me down.
I had to know she would tell me.
I thought it would be interesting if you didn't. But Now you both disappointed me. Kill me or take me in. You're in. Oh, but Gorman looks too painful. Makes us too vulnerable.
I give you everything.
Is this everything? This fury, this lack of control? Violating every protocol we live by? Soft on Gorman, but willing to protect Bix at any cost.
We are not droids, Luthen.
We are not who we were when we started. Bix has to pull it together, or you will have to decide at what point it becomes too large a problem.
Oh, no. That's gonna be up to you.
I want her as strong as you do.
It would just be easier if I was alone. I came with you to be part of something. You want my blood. You helped me work this out.
Thank you for the medallion.
I love that they got a new shot of this building every time they use it.
Oh, he's
Ooh, he's
Inspector
not in
Gadget
all
now.
white.
Morning, gentlemen. Just who I wanted to see. Save us all a meeting.
Oh.
Dr. Gorst. Success invites scrutiny. Our cousins in military intelligence have been salivating over our interrogation results and have convinced the Emperor that Dr. Gorst is too valuable to be a one-man ISB asset. He's to be expanded into a program.
Oh,
What?
goody.
The Navy's donated a facility here in Coruscant. I want the two of you to represent our interests in this.
Oh my dear lord.
On you to keep watch on these idiots. It's an assignment. Calibrate your enthusiasm.
He's so good.
Get humbled,
Basically
idiot.
just said, stop kissing my ass.
Get humbled, nerd.
You're taking the lead on this. Why did I say that? Fill me in after you've read the brief. What?
You're the one that showed enthusiasm, bud. This is on you now.
You're doing the work.
Oh, let's do the same thing we did with that other random guy not too long ago.
Pretty much. Who are you?
Come.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't think she was gonna show up, but it makes sense.
the framing of the shot.
Ooh, yin and yang.
Love it.
Any trouble getting through? It was easy. My hair. I like it. I forget about it.
The gear.
The kid took it. Do you know where it's going?
It's not far. Thought we should meet first.
I was told they don't know what they're doing.
That's why we're not doing much. It's fast, it's simple. You've brought the fuses.
More than enough. We get a look at it tonight.
And the crew? Whole thing. If we don't like it, we walk. I told Luthen that I would only take this assignment if you were on it.
Aww.
Aww.
She misses her.
You're the only reason I'm here.
Aww.
Okay. God damn it, show.
Told him not to tell you. I knew you'd worry.
What happened?
I had to kill this really high-ranking guy.
It's been a long year.
I think it is related to that, though.
I had to rest up for a
Let him
while.
go.
No.
Maybe.
No, it sounds like she got hurt.
No, he's dead. They already basically inferred that guy was dead.
Yeah.
I thought about you.
Especially while I was killing him.
These two played this scene like so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming that she got like hurt during the.
She crashed it like
Yeah.
purposefully. It's like I had to get hurt too.
Our friend in Gorman.
He's just reached out, sir. There's an ISB field agent on site. They believe a rebel attack is imminent. There's been a rapid increase in local activity.
And the shipments are running smoothly.
Yes, sir.
You walk a very narrow path.
I walk a lonely road.
Cyril must never know what this is all really about.
I remind myself constantly, sir.
Well, that begs the question: what does Cyril think this is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we know that yet.
Vote him down.
Let's call it 6 minutes. That's 6 minutes from the moment we go loud. Time's up.
I'm just gonna say it. We had a really nice scene with the two of them, and now they're doing this. Definitely one of them's gonna die.
We're not just here to make a
don't get a
point.
nice scene
Some of us
without
want to protect ourselves.
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't talk. Don't think.
Oh.
Do as you are told.
I love her so much.
The staging area feels right. There should be just enough time between the transports to do what we need to do.
3 families here, another 2 at the back, both with children.
Do we control these rooftops?
Most of them. And we can always lock a few doors.
Let's talk about the back. Every person in this room needs at least 2 alternative exit plans. Down below. You're driving the transport, right? That's our ride out. You're the end of our line, which means you do not move under any circumstances until you are told to do so.
By who? By you. I live here. We've put a lot into this.
Gina.
Your time means nothing.
Isn't this what he wanted?
It's useless if you can't follow orders.
Damn. It's like they
It's
rocked
like,
up. Was like,
listen, scrubs.
they rocked up. Was like, let me show you how the big boys do it.
Okay, wannabes, you want to hear how a real terrorist acts?
We should stop saying terrorist.
It's accurate.
Is that not what this is?
They're planning terror.
You've never done anything like this.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna like
The
bomb
founding
a truck.
fathers were terrorists.
Respect the chain of command. Cinta and I will have blasters.
The rebellion
Nobody
was based
else.
on Viet Cong, was it not?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll drop it and cover you for 6 minutes after that, but we do not go unless everyone here agrees to do exactly as they've been told. If that's not possible, this would be the time to say so.
When are you planning to do this?
Tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Oh,
damn.
Intelligence gets stale. You might be too late already.
Tomorrow it is.
I thought they just found
look
like
at
let's
Steve
find the most like
Jobs.
French-looking people we can. It's
Oh, sweet, my drug stash.
no, I think this is a crystal to contact Luthen.
Oh, Bix is the crystal girly.
Well, it's similar. Oh no,
No,
it
she
is
a drug
drugs.
girly.
No, it's the
He's a
drugs.
drug girl.
although those two overlap.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then I got high.
I want to know what drug it is. Like I
No laughing matter.
I think it's
Oh,
spice.
sorry, Christian. I know that you're very sensitive
I'm
on
very
this
sensitive to the
topic.
issue.
I'm sorry.
It's flashing.
Is it flashing or are you
Tripping.
effed up? No, it's flashing.
Whatever the
It's the
mission
same
is,
shot from
I'm
last
coming.
episode.
Do you hear me?
Hey, you'll come with me.
What do you think?
We're not stupid. We have the trigger. If it doesn't feel right, we'll walk away.
I'm sorry I hurt you. I was confused. I don't know who I am sometimes.
I'm not perfect either.
You make yourself change. I've never done that.
Luthen should have told me you were in trouble.
I wasn't thinking clearly.
Seems like Luthen's allies are kind of dwindling.
Yeah, no, he ain't telling anybody shit.
It's a very
You should
Luthen
have
of
told
him.
me. We're worth more to him separately than together.
Yep.
Well, that's something we'll have
Facts.
to talk to him about.
Oh, that's what he's doing with Cassian and Bix right now.
A little bit, yeah. But he also knows Cassian's the only way to get Bix back to like 100%. So he's a little more forgiving. We're getting 2 sex scenes in 2 weeks?
1 week.
I don't think you can still consider yesterday's.
Yes, we absolutely can. They did it.
They turned off the lights. We know what that means.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, the forehead kiss. No, both foreheads. God, no, now they're real kissing.
Wow, one that's actually like in the plot, in the narrative, and not just like shoehorned at the end of a movie. Be like, look, we do like y'all.
Look,
like, we do like. It's like these characters don't have names, but these characters don't have.
Oh, are you referring to episode 9?
Yes.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, they have a chant. Who is this? Is this like a chancellor?
This is the profit of regret.
Is this?
A galaxy.
Is this their like Pledge of Allegiance?
I think basically.
We love good cults.
And they just get like a weird cult guy to do called the Oath Keeper.
Called the Oath Keeper. He has it written down on a little scroll.
This is what's his name again?
Come on, where are you going?
Are we gonna see Jar Jar Binks?
No, he's dead. He got
Jar Jar is gone.
he got ridiculed and died a street clown.
Is that
on
canon?
the lower levels?
Yeah,
of
that might not be
Coruscant.
canon anymore.
I don't think that's canon.
Unless proven otherwise, it is.
Hey man, bro, this show found a way to make everyone happy with like the 2 different massacres of.
Gorman can't catch a break.
No, that's actually like that is one of like the better ways that they've actually handled an issue. If I'm being honest.
They're like, let's make another one.
Yeah, basically.
Another one.
Well, the Tarkin one is like basically the Tarkin one really is like one of the prime examples of like Tarkin's like disregard and like banality. Like basically, this shit's cool.
Illuminati.
Space Tesla.
Space DeLorean?
Damn, that is cool outfit.
Ooh, the wind.
Majestic as fuck.
She really gets like the full like Padme treatment, where it's like every episode,
Every
every scene, you get a
you have a
new
new
like
outfit.
dripped out outfit. They're both
Both of
dripped out.
them,
I would
both
say
of
they're
them,
both
drippy,
dripped out
drippy.
here, so.
Senator Organa.
I'm free. That was my last investiture party.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me.
He
I
looks
think it's
good.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. It
Cover the rounds.
I just love Jimmy Smith too much.
Yes, we.
But I don't think it's offensive. It's better than any AI slot.
Yeah, it's better
bullshit.
than like
The show.
deep fake.
Good luck with it.
He definitely he
They mentioned
gets the
Brea. They mentioned
he
Brea
gets the
too.
mannerisms well.
I think he's only here to basically get it out. I think like he's only here to basically get it out of the way. It's so like when he because I think he actually has a role like in the season as an actual character, not just a cameo.
Yeah.
So I think here's a cameo, and then next week we probably get like more of him.
And probably definitely the final week.
Could we see Leia?
No,
I doubt it.
Okay.
they won't do that.
Maybe in like the final arc. Maybe
They still won't do it. I don't think they're
I doubt
willing
it,
to
though.
recast.
Oh, cool.
There you are.
We made it.
Party trail refugees.
Have you spoken to the children since they?
It's like a red carpet event.
We must absolutely when the festivities are over. Thank you.
We haven't seen her daughter in like.
I don't think her daughter is on Coruscant anymore.
They just said, "Have you seen the children since they've been back?"
Either way,
yeah.
I don't think the daughter resides with them anymore.
Yeah, no.
No, she probably lives with
obviously.
her hubby.
Are they about to find some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I was gonna ask if they were about to find Solomon Grundy.
Born on a Monday.
What's Solomon Grundy's greatest fear? Tuesday.
Are we on schedule with the targeted shipment?
Stupid.
It was one of the best jokes that Christian's ever made.
This room's cool too. What the hell?
Every room's cool.
I know, but the set making is like it's very much on a different level on the show. So
How do they seem?
They're on time.
Here's a
It's
gun.
a gun.
Have you watched this?
Carving.
Oh, hello.
Third millennium.
Is it like a fortune teller?
The stone is carving.
Oh no.
But it's older, isn't it?
We think it's Lost Empire. My word.
Oh?
Carried out. I thought one of you thieves might make me an offer.
Did he just reference KOTOR?
I hope.
I don't know what to do, Claire. I am sick about this forgery. You haven't told Luthen about the reappraisals, have you?
No, of course
I
not.
promised, didn't I?
I love the personas they're able to put on. Like
That grumpy old fool? Never.
Let me sip my drink.
With my blue lemon.
This is actually better than my fantasy.
Hey yo.
Soak it up. We'll never be back here again. Speak for yourself.
So they're like a thing now, right?
Where's your buddy?
Oh, he'll be here. What are we drinking?
Cali Coolers, and they're amazing.
Cali Coolers.
What?
Oh yeah, him and Luthen are in the same place.
Andor does that well, where it's like, oh, a lot of characters are here now. It's like this.
And we care about all of them. They're not just random people.
Everyone take your positions and be ready.
Are they literally wearing green berets?
Yeah. Scanlan
Oh!
short. Scanlan's about to come out of nowhere with his spray as well.
On a broom.
Oh shit.
Bro, stop
Hey, look,
recording.
I haven't heard from my cousin.
Oh, okay, cousin. I know someone said that, but I was...
Careful.
I'll tell her to check in with me.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Yes. I care about her.
Feelings. Attachments. These are not things the Jedi have.
Discreetly gathering the chosen.
What fun. I just happen to have my history teacher with me.
Yeah, you. Come on.
Just these old guys, like,
ooh. They did not skimp out on the extras and stuff.
Perhaps you remember me. Claire? You came by the shop to find something for your wife.
What are you doing?
Being here.
We had a fascinating
good at this.
conversation. Your friends will think we're flirting. There's no harm in that, is there? Do as I say and everything will be fine.
this is Clea's episode.
Love that for her.
Grab his butt. That's how you know.
Hey, yo. I saw that.
Me too.
Little flicker, yeah, I saw that.
This is our latest edition.
The 4D.
And
Is he gonna try to sell it off?
this very special piece is actually
That'd actually
here
be
with us
hilarious.
tonight. Director Krennic.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
How kind you are.
Senator Mothma, Perrin Further, I'm sure you've met before.
Oh, yes, I've been a guest at her committee.
Look at him all dressed up. He's got a little
Oh,
prom
shit.
queen sash on.
The witness stand.
What a festive evening this has become.
Do you have any idea who's in this room right now?
You're not smiling.
This is suicide.
It's my favorite object in the collection. I was heartbroken when we sold it.
Luthen will tell them that's why I'm so keen on visiting with it.
We're having a second party with a second, like, high stakes rebel episode.
Meanwhile, in Andor's apartment.
They're doing drugs. Oh shit. Oh my god.
That's not all they're doing.
Oh fuck.
It's
Definitely
like
expected
Ion.
a real
I
thing.
thought it was gonna be like a bomb.
No, they
So
want.
I ended up misinterpreting this in the trailer.
They wanted
Yeah.
this. Like
Maybe
they
that was
Oh my
intentional.
god. Oh, she's so badass.
Wasn't it bright, though, in the trailer? Wasn't
No,
it
I think
a
it was
light
dark.
scene?
I think it was dark.
They've done it. The carrier's down. Repeat, the carrier is down.
They're swarming like rats.
This is the one that was left behind during the Battle of Carmine. The stone carving depicts 3 identical tans mounted on the altar of the Grand Carminian Forum.
Isn't it beautiful?
Move slightly to your left.
What you're doing?
I'm removing a listening device from this piece, and you're going to help me by blocking the view.
The Codex was forged 2,000 years ago on a planet where sight was considered a disability.
And what were you going to do if I wasn't here?
Anything I had to.
Brother, can you just shut the fuck up? Like, let it happen, okay?
Because we may be tested.
It's like I'm the professional. It's like...
That's a great story.
Dope.
That is sick.
That one, open!
I don't remember. Did they establish what they're stealing?
Weapons.
Okay.
They let him steal weapons.
Arms to ammunition.
This shot.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
It's a slap. Ugh, he got dookie water on his
Fucking
face.
banging.
It's still going.
That is awesome.
We love oneers.
They've been doing wonders great this entire season. Ooh, what a cut
transition.
with the noises.
Damn, that was sick.
Peek.
Don't rush. Smooth is faster.
Is it?
There's a bit of a theme on this side of the gallery.
Carminian helmet.
Girl, how complex is this listening device?
Studied the Battle of Carmine
That was a
at
dumb
the
question.
ISB Academy.
Well, it wasn't much of a battle, was it?
No, how right you are.
Tinians believed all language could be reduced to touch. Their skin was so sensitive.
Uh-oh.
I was tightening it instead of loosening it. No!
Lefty Lucy.
Criminals love to lie. Who wants to die for lawless ineptitude?
What a word.
Well,
How much longer?
I'm about to break it.
I mean, if you do look at it, she was tight into the right, so Lefty Lucy.
It's
bro.
opposite in Star Wars. Land.
Oh, sorry.
Do as I say.
Damn, I love her. Like, so evil. Just the fucking way she
What's in the
looks at
red crates?
What's in the box?
I feel like
There's like variety.
blasters might be in gray and like bombs might be in red.
It's a word for people like the Carmine who simply wish to be left alone.
Vulnerable? What's the word for people who skin trespassers alive?
Is that what they did?
It was a very long time ago.
Their own code of conduct.
God, I love this scene.
What a swell party this is.
Oh, he's so good.
Hold it steady.
One minute warning.
They're making the simple,
Every
simple
time she
acts, like,
strains,
so
I'm
tense.
ready for it to just go. Like there's no way that's not how this works.
Oh, here.
She wandered off.
We're not waiting. We have a minute. I'll clean up the fuses. Help them finish. Okay, let's wrap it up.
There's one I haven't seen before.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Who's gonna keep making you wait?
What the fuck?
Such a tease.
Hi! Ania, Loris.
Oh, not this guy.
Kumbitem sans pizza mobinor, skedador. Skedador!
This guy.
Yann Mobalarchuk. Mon traîneau, Fréchec.
No.
Oh, no!
Stop.
Whoa! My brother.
De l'ambiguisme?
Better be set to stun.
My guy. Oh my god, don't blow this, bro.
Oh god.
Well, he just blind shot somebody.
Shots fired.
Did he kill?
Hang on.
Who just got hit?
It's gonna be Cinta.
Are you fucking kidding me?
God.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Called it.
Oh my god! What?
Uh-oh. This shit about to get real.
He can't move.
Never mind that. Call the response team and come in loud. Make sure they know we're on the way.
Oh shit. God damn it.
She's pissed.
She's traumatized.
We need to stand. We have to move. Look at me. I need help. We have to go. Okay, we have to go.
Oh, now you want to help.
I really don't blame
To
him.
be fair, it's actually really not like this guy. It's the other guy's fault. The other guy is the guy who didn't listen, brought his own blaster, but he's not supposed to.
Yeah.
No, it's not his fault.
No, it's not. I
The
blame.
other guy shouldn't have a gun at all.
I don't blame this guy at all.
Or
If
blaster.
anything, he would have helped the rebels like do what they needed to.
isn't it lovely?
There's blood all over it.
I think that's literally what he wanted to do. I think he's like a different faction.
Yeah.
Basically.
I understand that this piece is a favorite of yours.
It's very special.
Where's your brooch?
Why?
It's a book. You read by touch. Your hand
From a planet where blindness was considered a gift.
We can all think of some people who'd be right at home.
Dang.
Damn.
Feel free to tell me. I often find myself wandering by and closing my eyes to wonder at another world.
Oh, okay. We're unclear whether she got it or not.
I think she did.
No. Come on. Are you for real right now, bro?
Right after she recovered.
This shit pisses me off.
They even got French-sounding ambulances. Oh, yeah.
You don't get a chance to cry here, buddy.
Beat his ass.
Are you crying?
I never killed anyone before.
Look at me.
I want you to look at it.
Look at me. There's no place to hide. Look at me.
Ooh.
I'm not going to say remember this because I don't have to. This is on you now. This is like skin. You're taking her with you wherever you go for the rest of your useless life. Don't you look away from me.
I'm sorry.
She was a warrior. Everything that you have daydreamed about. Fearless warrior whose loss will be mourned in ways that you will never understand. She was a miracle.
The lighting in the scene's top notch.
To die like this because of you. Some whining, simpering, foolish child dare cry. Damn. You'll make up for this forever.
Oh. That's more brutal than getting beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She beat his ass metaphorically.
She literally said, "You're
Give
so."
everyone give Faye Marcy, whatever her name is, her flowers. Because like
Absolutely.
this episode, she like it's her best. Like she's been good this entire show. Every time she showed up, but like this episode particular.
Mm-hmm.
It worked.
You should have killed Krennic while we were up
That's spirit.
Look at her smiling. Like I don't think I've ever seen. We've even seen Clea smile. Wait, but that would actually
they made up.
Actually, genuinely.
Probably not.
That was like the first. It might be the first time that we seen a genuine smile.
Ah, yes, murdering Krennic. Something that binds all of us together, like the Force. Okay, I love this shot. Oh shit.
Oh, it's the doctor. A cupcake?
Oh no, something on fire.
I wonder if I can survive a fall from this site.
Oh, it was the reflections off the glass that made me think of this fire. Ooh, that was scary.
Oh shit!
Get in the chair.
I know you.
Get in the chair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, payback time.
Oh shit!
Oh. Only feel like stole that from Cyril's house?
She stole that from Cyril's house.
Maybe he'll think twice about torturing people.
I don't think he'll think about anything for quite a while.
Yep, up to high.
Wow, didn't even do any foreplay, just right to the main event. Wait.
She's gonna leave him there.
There's viewing rooms?
Yeah, bro, it's an interrogation chamber.
This is what they were.
Oh my god.
This is what they were talking about. Like,
Yeah.
Like, we gave him a new facility on Coruscant.
Oh my god, and those two that were supposed to watch over him are at a party. Their asses are fucking grass. Oh!
Oh
Yeah,
my
Bix.
god.
Well, Lonnie obviously gave the information over.
Yeah.
Oh, true that.
Was that their mission? That was the blinking light?
Oh! And he's dead. He's dead.
Okay, so she got her intimate payback, and then they still blew it up anyway.
And then they killed him.
Fuck yeah.
Sick.
God damn.
That's Luthen being like, well.
Here's
like,
one
we
for
this will
you.
help her, right?
I think it will. I think all women should be able to kill their abusers.
I mean, there was a
'cause
joke
I'm an
where it's like
ally.
someone made a joke where it's like Vic should be allowed to kill one man every week, and so far, like, they're doing that. So, like,
once per arc, she's allowed to kill
once per
somebody.
arc, he gets to kill a Nazi. Like,
We love that for her. Queen shit.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Very suspenseful.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Next
The
arc,
blood.
Scorman
the-
arc, bro.
The blood on her fucking hands. I was just like, oh my god, it shouldn't be
I
this hard.
I really thought that there was going to be a moment when like they were walking around that thing and like someone was gonna look down and see like blood on the floor.
Huh.
What's that?
What that doing? Oh my God. This show's peak. I don't know what else to. I mean, I say it every episode, but like.
I'm very.
I want to hear one coherent argument. I want to hear one coherent argument against this
Star
show.
Wars.
No, coherent.
Vader would never have allowed any of this.
Coherent.
I
want to hear someone say, you know what, like, I want someone to come at me with. I want someone to come at it from the left.
One complaint.
I want a leftist complaint about this show.
I have one. Actually.
Oh damn! All right, let's go.
Not mine though.
Oh.
It's like it's one. Not I don't know if this is a leftist complaint necessarily. It's like you could. Some people think though because they obviously kill Cinta in this episode.
Yeah.
Some people are viewing that as like there's a trope called like what's it called like bury your queers or something.
Oh, bury the gays.
Oh, kill
or
your
bury
gays.
the gays or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I forget what that.
Okay, they had a season
I'm trying to say a
and
trope
half.
name here. So, but I'm saying they were already together though.
The
Like,
trope is the trope is kill your gays, and I've actually had this conversation before,
Yeah.
and I'd
Yeah,
like
kill
to,
your gays,
I'd
yeah.
like to call this out.
Mhm.
When that argument is made, this is my argument against it. When that argument gets made, you have to think about the character's actual death and what it represents.
Mhm.
Is she killed because she's gay, or is she just happened to be a gay character that dies that serves the story?
Mhm.
That's where I think the argument gets diluted. Because if you're killing a gay character because of their sexuality, then it should be a problem. But if
Yeah.
that character has like a very heroic and amazing moment, like in this episode, and then she just happens to die. Well, but
More
but
tragic
sorry,
than
I'm
heroic.
sorry.
you know what I'm saying? Like serves a major plot point of
plot
like
purpose.
the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
point of this episode was, you know, she
In my
played a major
understanding
part
of
in
Bury
that.
the Gay, again, I'm probably not the person to be talking about this issue, but like my understanding is that it would be like you say this person's gay, and then you don't actually have to have them like being gay, like you eject them from this, you kill them, you eject them from the story. So it's like we still made this character gay though, they just died, like you know what I mean. Whereas this one is like, well, we already knew
It'd
they
be
were.
like if the cousin
they were
was
sharing,
like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend."
They were
and then she
sharing a
died
bedroll,
the
if
next
I remember.
episode.
I think is
Yeah.
the quote. Like they were sharing a bedroll, like in the
Mhm.
season, like in season 1, like when they during the one arc, and then they were in the same building, I think, and like what's it called?
Yeah,
Two,
so
maybe.
Kiss or something. There was some like explicit.
But they were a thing. They were obviously broken up like last arc.
Yeah.
Like it seemed because they hadn't seen each other a while. But it's obvious that they wanted to like.
Well,
rekindle
yeah, I
that.
would.
Obviously,
I would
this is the
consider
first
that
like
more
explicit. Like
Luthen
it's
than them wanting
like this
to
is
be
their
a
first
part.
like kiss on screen. But also like this is like Cassian and like Vix's like first kiss on screen too. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they kissed her.
Well, because they were at odds last season.
No, they've rekindled something from
they
like.
weren't even like physically in the same.
No,
place
they've
for, like, 90%
rekindled
of
something
last
from
season.
like prior to
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
even when season
Well,
1
yeah,
started.
like
we knew
season
they
one-
weren't together at one
Yeah,
point.
season 1 opens up with like
her with a
them
new
talking
boyfriend.
about that
Yeah,
they
Tim's
used to be
dumbass,
something,
yeah.
and then she was with
Tim's snitch ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, that's right.
Collaborator ass.
Again,
like-
I don't. I mean, obviously, this is not gonna mean much coming from generally a bunch of whites.
Well, yeah, honestly, like if you're, I just don't think that that's like, and I'm not defending it too hard. Like if you you have every right to feel like some type of way about it if you want to feel some like type of way about it.
Yeah.
I just think that that's not in my. I don't think that's what Gilroy was going for, or like
No.
this isn't even Gilroy necessarily. It's like it's the other writer, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's what the creative team was going for.
Bo
I think they
Wilmot.
viewed like them as like this relationship is important and like because again the death specifically is just to show like it's not like this big heroic death that like what Cinta would have deserved, especially from like all the
That was the whole point of the
especially because of
speech
like the
afterwards.
badassery that we've like her shanking the guy last season.
Yeah.
like her role during the heist was like she's done a lot of like she was one of the more competent rebels that we've like seen like in Andor, probably like in like Rebels at all. But like her death is supposed to be like, well, yeah, like in like a chaotic, unorganized like rebellion, like stuff
This is
like that
gonna
happens,
happen,
and like there's gonna be meaningless like moments,
And,
like and meaningless
and
like
sometimes it's
actions.
more impactful if you have this heroic, capable character die in a accident. Like
yeah, that's
there's
why it's
something
everything they've set up for
cohesive.
like a season and a half of Cinta is why like her death is so tragic, because like it's a character who had like such high potential. Like that's what Vel's whole thing is about.
Yeah.
Like you will never like be able to comprehend like what she like her loss will
You'll
mean
never
to
be
like
able to
this
live up to
movement.
her.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, I just don't think it's
Fantastic.
like quite. Again, if you want to consider that trope, like I
Say
think
that
that's
again.
perfectly fine. I just don't think that's like. I think intent does matter a lot of
Yes.
times. Like I don't think this was like Star Wars. Like you need to eject this character because we'll only allow like
Say that
one
again.
game. Like they will only allow one game episode in the season. Like I don't think that was it. Especially because like they've already like allowed these characters to be like very clearly. Like,
yeah, it's one. I do think it's one of those things where, like, I can. If someone came to me, especially if they were an actual member of that community, and expressed that, hey, I don't like that this happened in this way because it reminds me of this other stuff. Because it is a trope for a reason. Like it has been handled poorly in the past. I can see that, but like, I think that might be a complaint about this episode. I don't think. As a show, there's one coherent like argument that this is anything other than highest of high quality.
And even
highest of high quality doesn't mean perfect. I also want to say that if someone's gonna be like, but did you see the lighting in that 2-frame scene?
I think that
shut the fuck up.
I think that the only other argument that can be made for this, and it's gonna be the same argument that was made last season. Now, I personally feel differently about this
Too much
season
filler?
than No, it has nothing to do
Sorry.
with filler.
Sorry.
And not even saying that last season was filler. It just pacing. Like, it's just long.
I'm loving it.
I love it,
God damn it.
but what I'm saying is like I feel differently about this season. This season is a lot more well paced.
Do you
care
think it's
more
because
about
it's
the
in mini like compact arcs?
Uh,
Where it's like, because it's 3 episodes, year gap.
Well, no, because
3
I
episodes.
originally last season did not watch the show as it was coming out. I waited until it was completely out and then waited like 6 months and watched the whole thing in like 3 days. It just is the pacing. Like the first season, like again, I have to reference the Aldani arc, even though it's super cool. A lot of the episodes is just them sitting at camp. It's just such a slow burn. Whereas
engagement's
this one,
going up. Engagements.
well, but what I mean is like last season was like there wasn't. Okay, let's take it this way. Like the Aldani episodes was strictly Aldani and pretty much nothing else aside from maybe a scene of Luthen or a scene of Mon Mothma. Whereas there's so many different things happening in this season.
I hear you.
that-
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I think there's so many different things happening in this season that it's paced a lot better because we're all paying attention to all of the different stories and being able to keep up with everything because it's just much better paced, which I think. Yeah, I think that
and
is
like
a better
and like
argument
that
for why I
that
think this
that
is
at least is something where I can sit there and I can be like I agree to disagree, where it's like I respect that, like I can see why that would be. It wasn't for me personally. Like
Right.
for me personally, the pacing hasn't been an issue. But if someone like you've made that complaint, if someone came to me, it's like this is my only problem with Andor, I'd be like, fair enough. Like all right. You know,
Now
and
on
we
to
can
my
move on.
complaints about the episode.
It was
no
fun.
Saw Gerrera.
Yeah, where's Saw and like Wilman huffing like
Exactly. I want to watch
Where's
them
the glue
do.
huff?
I want to watch them do Rhydonium.
I'm enjoying Krennic's role of just showing up once every like arc just to like just to be sassy and like
Yeah,
it's, like,
I
just
love it.
He's way more like he has way more of that like you know everyone knows what I mean like way more than Rogue One, which I think is very fun. Like he's
In Rogue One,
he's
he
very
was
clearly having fun.
In Rogue One, he was very sassy, but he was very much like you knew that like he was doing it because he was like evil.
Yeah.
In this, it's like he shows up and he's sassy, and you're like, damn.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
He's just doing it because it's
him and
fun.
Mothma are like
that's-
going
that
at it
makes
is very
him even more
good.
evil, you know. But this episode, oh my god, him and Mon Mothma going back at each other, back and forth at each
Yeah.
other. Oh, so good.
It's almost like intellectual dialogue can be engaging.
Get out of here with those ideas.
But yeah,
Jingle, jingle.
But yeah,
Jingle,
basically,
jingle.
I'm trying to think of what else.
No, it was a really good episode.
Yeah, I think like when it, especially like it
And
during the party
ending.
and the simultaneous like heist is like very well done.
Yeah.
like with the tension going back and forth between the two, where you don't know which one's gonna pop off, and like which one's gonna, or both are gonna have something wrong happen. And one goes pretty like well, all things considered. Like you just keep shooting, for how tense that scene is, to then get out of it like scot free is like it kind of
with
earned
like
as
a
well.
laughing end to it.
I do like that Luthen is basically ruthless. He's like,
but very
he's
much
like,
so.
oh, Cassian, you're not gonna do it. Hey Vel, can you just?
But
go take care
Cassian
of this for
basically
me?
like almost like for a lot of Rogue One is at Luthen's level of.
Oh yeah.
Like he kind of like
he's getting
he
there.
kind of gets a bit more like idealistic towards the end because like Jin kind of like is more idealistic than like and Cassian's more like practical like in the movie.
I assume that we're going to get to that point. Like I know we're all hoping that it doesn't happen, but I'm assuming that Bix is gonna die in this season.
I'm
not
gonna be
sure if
honest,
Bix is gonna die.
I literally think that every character that we don't see in Rogue One is going to die. That's my perspective coming into this.
I agree. And
I think Bix is, weirdly enough, in my mind, like Bix is the one that I think potentially can get out.
Well, so my only argument against that is that in Rogue One,
not clear.
In Rogue One, Cassian says to Jin, "You're not the only one who's lost everything." So I assume when how he gets to that point where he's on Luthen's level
doesn't need to
is
die
he
for
has
him
to
to
lose
lose
everything.
To be fair, like
I'm just saying they could have an argument that like ends things and she like leaves or something.
I mean, the first episode basically like there's a good moment that where the first episode of this arc, there's a moment where they're talking about like Cassian shot like some kid or whatever, like, or like some younger Imperial soldier or something
for
because he
her.
saw like Bix's face, and then in Bix's mind she like separates that as being like the same thing, but like in Cassian's mind like that is like she is basically as much of a reason for like why he's like doing the things he's doing, which like may or may not be like what he thinks are like, you know what I mean, like doing with like the Luthen type stuff, where it's like burning your soul for like the cause or whatever. He like basically had put that on like the same level. Like her life was basically on the same level as that. Like it was basically like her life and the cause were like the same thing. Like to him. Like so that kind of like formulates that a little bit.
Peak.
Yeah, super good. I'm excited for the next week.
I honestly think that what's her name is the
Genevieve
Faye
O'Reilly.
Marcy. Well, Genevieve O'Reilly is good in this episode too, but I think like particularly like Clea and Val are like very, very good in this episode.
Yeah,
Cinta too.
It was actually really fun to see. Like at the beginning of the episode, you get Bix and Cassian, and they're talking, and then you see the light, and then like we cut to Mon and Val and everything that's happening on Gorman.
Yeah,
and I completely forgot about Cassian and Bix's like side plot, and then when.
That's why I just real quick. That's why I made that joke. Where I was like, "Meanwhile, at Cassian's apartment," because I thought that was the end of their stuff for this episode. I thought it was just like, "Oh yeah, there's a mission, but they're probably going to do it for a little bit." And like
some people did.
I thought that was going to be.
Some people did think that the end is a bit like rushed. I don't. I think I'm.
No,
I'm mostly okay with the ending.
I
think it's fine.
I think a lot of people like stuff like spelled out. They're more like, well, where did they get it? So you can take. They did the scene in the beginning. Lonnie, like you saw Lonnie talking to him like last episode, or like 2 episodes ago. So Lonnie just obviously gave the info.
And he clearly was like, "You're gonna handle this." Bye.
Yeah, and he's because then I didn't.
He
I didn't look at it.
nervous.
I didn't look at it. Like the other guy looked at it. So maybe. So I think like if he maybe fucked that guy over.
Yeah.
Like
interesting. I like that. I hope that'd be cool.
And they're gonna think that guy's the leak instead of Lonnie. So
smart plays.
Lonnie's still gonna die.
Oh yeah, 100%. Lonnie is done for. Most of these characters are.
Like I said, I'm 100% thinking that everyone other than Mon Mothma, Cassian, Saw.
So next week is going to be pretty insane.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much
it.
it.
Next week
that guy.
So next week's probably is going to be. I don't even think Gorman Massacre. I think Gorman Massacre is not even going to be episode like 9. I think it's probably going to be like 8.
You think it's gonna be Endgame?
I think next.
No.
I think next. I think 8 is Gorman
Middle
Massacre.
Of next arc.
Like
and 9 is the Fallout.
And I think 9 is like.
Oh my God! Are we gonna see her
getting
speech?
Mothma off?
I think
that's what I'm saying. I think it needs to be in the middle.
We need to see her speech.
Because I think they're gonna do. I think Andor is gonna get.
I wouldn't even go further. I would even go to say that it might be 7, and then 8 is her speech.
Either way, I think it's early. Like, I don't think it's capping
Cassian.
off with. My main point is I don't think it's capping off with it because like we have to deal with the Mon Mothma defection stuff. That's in 2 BBY next year will be 2 BBY. So and I think Cassian's going to get Mon Mothma off Coruscant. I think he's going to be like the first leg.
My mini prediction is I think it's going to be in between. I think the end of 7 is going to be like the massacre's about to happen. The beginning of 8 is going to be the massacre, and then end of 8 might be her speech, and then 9 is we need to get her out.
Yeah, I think Gorman Massacre is basically just going to be a more insane version of like the finale of like, last season, but like not even at the end of the season. And then whatever the hell is going to happen in like the last
the
3
Yavin
episodes.
4 arc.
So they with like
apparently the second Yavin 4 arc.
Yeah.
Which apparently we're the only reaction channel that picked up.
I don't know
There's
how.
so many of you in our comments were like, I'm so glad that finally a reaction channel realized it's Yavin 4. I'm like, what other place has a giant planet in
I don't
the
think any of us
background
came
and
to be the biggest Star Wars fans that know every little detail, but a lot of the other reaction channels that do Star Wars stuff
Like
are not overly
fans, period.
Are not overly versed
Yeah.
in Star Wars. Like they watch it for like I'm not gonna say I'm not trying to like slag
Posterity.
anyone off or anything,
Yeah.
but they're not like as like intimately like associated with. Like
Yeah,
they kind
like-
of watch it because it's like for the algorithm, like it's a popular show,
and
which
it's
is nothing wrong with that.
And it's one
Like,
of those things too where it's like, you know, and
Yavin
there's
should
no,
be
there's no
pretty
disrespect
obvious,
to
though.
that.
Like, that's not very
your,
deep
your
cut.
average person that watches this might not remember episode 4. Maybe they haven't watched it since they were a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't rewatch.
And again,
these
we're
things.
just
And,
like taking that information from like the comments, so maybe the comments are wrong and everyone
True,
got it. So,
you know.
I don't know.
What's it called? Whatever. It's a bias, but I mean, we sat here and when he was like, oh, "Is that from?" Or when he was like, "It's from the Lost Empire," and I'm like, "What?
KOTOR?
KOTOR?
Huh?
Knights of the Old Republic?"
This
Like
episode's
every Star Wars fan has a little niche part of Star Wars that they're like super well versed about for no reason. Me, KOTOR.
Christian, everything.
No, I'm not. No,
Christian
I'm not an expert at
Andor.
everything. So Andor, I know a lot about. But like,
What's
in
yours?
certain little things.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, probably.
Same.
My thing is, I have too many weird little hyperfixations.
Animated
So like
shows.
basically, like what I before my
That's what you guys.
my
bring to the channel,
hyperfixations
like, I don't
move too
bring that.
quickly. So I basically end up learning more than the average person, but not like as much as like a actual
Yeah.
like full on like savant like over obsessed person like does, and then I move on to the next thing, and then I do it to that level. So I'm like, all right, I know a little bit more than the average person. Like
I feel that.
Star Wars, I probably just a bit more because it's like
Some of us
ingrained
like
into me
learning,
from,
all
like,
right?
childhood. But,
Damn it! Some of us like learning things.
but I
All right,
gotta be
who's-
like, I do like, oh, I learned a lot about Star Wars for this hyperfixation. It's time to move on to Fallout. It's time to move
Hey,
on to
you know what?
like theory or whatever. Like it's like I bounce between a lot of different.
Signing us out.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, or you could follow us, and you guys know what to do.
Bully us in the
Smash
comments.
that subscribe
We're
button.
gonna catch you guys. Smash that like button with your forehead. No,
Oh
I'm
my
kidding.
god.
Smash that like button.
With?
Smash that like button just like Deidre is smashing cereal with
I don't think
egg.
not as often.
Not as
No,
often.
they only get an
Unfortunately
hour.
this year.
Yeah, they only get an hour now.
You guys get multiple hours with us.
Okay.
Because we
Hell,
have so
have a
much
great
stuff.
day.
This
We'll
is
catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
R.I.P. Cinta. R.I.P. Cinta.
All right,
R.I.P.
Cinta.